Hey everybody, today in the Cooking Everything Outdoors show we're making goat cheese pizza on the Kettle Pizza Accessory. So a few weeks ago you saw me assemble the Kettle Pizza Combination Kit and the Pro Great and Tombstone Combo Kit for the Weber Kettle Pizza. Well, today we're breaking it out and we're going to fire it up, and I'm going to show you how I do that, and then we're going to make a goat cheese pizza. So what I've done already is I've preheated some charcoal, a pretty good quantity of charcoal here, and I'm going to push it around until it's in a C shape on the back of my Kettle Pizza. And then we're going to place the combination Pro Great and Tombstone Pizza Stone and the Kettle Pizza Accessory on top of this and add some hardwood. So I have our charcoal and I want to spread it around into a C shape, just like that. I don't know, there's probably 75 briquettes there, burnt down a little further than I wanted, but I'm going to add more to it. Let's get our accessory on here. It just sets in there just like so. And that's going to allow us to easily add hardwood on top of our charcoal, add more charcoal, and then this basket here is where I'm going to add even more hardwood, because I want to get this up to 700, 800, 900 degrees to cook my pizza on. So let's get some hardwood chunks in there. Now on the back end, I'm going to just put the chunks in the basket. And I'm using hickory here, which is a nice hardwood. And we'll put some on the sides. And by using a wood charcoal combination, you're going to get much higher temperatures. Now I get the question all the time about losing heat out the front. And that's actually the concept here, is that when the lid is on the Kettle Pizza dome or accessory, we want the heat to come up and circulate over the dome, come across the pizza and out the front. So that's the concept here. Now we're going to put our lid on, and my vent is half open while we get the wood started. Once the wood's started, I'm going to close that vent. So while our Kettle Pizza is warming up, let's talk about the ingredients for our goat cheese pizza here. I have some fresh pizza dough that I made. And if you want to know how I did this, I'll have the link below to the video on how to make your pizza dough. I have some olive oil, some sliced cherry tomatoes, goat cheese, about 4 or 5 ounces there, 2/3 cup of tomato sauce, a sliced red onion, 2 heaping teaspoons of sun-dried tomato pesto, some fresh basil, and then a little extra flour for rolling out our pizza dough. So let's get our pizza dough going here and get some flour on our board, a little on my hands also. And this is beautiful stuff. Just made this a couple hours ago. Now, size is up to you, and I'm looking for about a 10-inch pizza, and not very thin of a crust, but kind of a combination. Good pizza dough rolls out in a flash. I'm going to make this closer to 12 inches, and it's going to shrink up a little bit as I get everything on it. That's that. So let's apply a little bit of olive oil to our pizza dough here. Now I want to take my sun-dried tomato pesto and my tomato sauce, and then we'll blend this together. That's our pizza sauce. It's going to pack a lot of really good flavor. And I want to get that spread out. And we're going to go not all the way to the edge, fairly close. Before I mess up any further, I want to get my pizza peel on. I'm going to use flour on mine. You can use cornmeal. Don't get too carried away. We'll get that underneath our pizza before we make too big of a mess. And this makes everything so much easier to get off and into the Kettle Pizza unit. Okay? Now we want to add some onion. I break mine up into little pieces here. Spread that all around. And we'll put these beautiful cherry tomatoes on here. Beautiful. And we're going to put our goat cheese on. So our Kettle Pizza Accessory has been preheating for about 15 minutes now. It's well over 650 degrees at mid-level. That's going to put it at probably about 700-800 degrees up top. And that stone there should be preheated enough to cook our pizza to where we want. And mine's ready to go in. And I just want to shuffle that in place. And you can see the flames in the back coming up from the wood chunks. And in just a few minutes, we're going to start having a beautiful pizza. I'll probably have to spin it. It's already lifting towards the back where the heat is, and that's just a beautiful thing. Now, as your pizza cooks, there's a couple ways to spin this around. You can get yourself some pizza hooks, and you can just rotate it simply as that. Or you can take your pizza peel and get it in there and rotate it also. Okay, I think our first pizza is done. Oh yeah, look at that. And look at that crust. Nice. Okay, there's our first pizza. We want to sprinkle our fresh basil over that. And then I want to take a little bit more of that olive oil and just drizzle it over the top to finish that bad boy off. And there you have it. Crunchy, crisp, beautifully cooked. Goat cheese pizza on the Kettle Pizza Accessory. Hey, and that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and always want to give a big shout out and thank you to my sponsors, Camp Chef, OutdoorCooking.com, and IslandGrillstone.com, because without them, none of this would be possible. Give them a visit, tell them Gary sent you, and go buy something. Cheers.